What's up, guys? It's Bumpkins. Today is Wednesday, October 27th. Wednesday means New Comic Book Day. New Comic Book Day means New Comic Book Haul video. As always, I went down to Infinity Flux here in Chattanooga, Tennessee for another really nice size stack of books and a couple other goodies as well. Real quick, guys, don't forget, if you are in the US and you need a comic book store, like if you don't have one of your own, reach out to Infinity Flux. They will ship all over the country. Just let them know what you need. They get cool new stuff all the time. Reach out to them, let them know what you need, where to send it, and they will take care of you. But let's go ahead and jump into these awesome books here, starting with Amazing Spider-Man number 77. I'm still way behind on this series, but we are now in the Beyond storyline. So that is Ben Reilly right there, kids. He's back. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, because I haven't read the series yet, but I can't wait to catch up on it. Black Widow number 12. I am caught up on this series. I don't remember what the very last thing that happened was, though. I can't remember if we are in a new story arc yet or not. I think maybe we are. I need to go back and double check number 11, but I really enjoy this series from Marvel right now. It's a lot of fun. I recommend it. Daredevil number 35. This is the penultimate issue of Daredevil. There's one more to go before Devil's Reign starts, and then a new Daredevil series starts after that. I am actually in the middle of catching up on this series right now. I think I'm about on issue 18 or so I think I'm halfway, and I am loving it. So I cannot wait to get caught up all the way to this, Devil's Reign, everything after that. Should be super fun. Darkhold Blade number 1. I read the first Darkhold Alpha, and it was interesting. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. I still don't really know like what the overall point is or where the story's going. But that's why you have to give comics several issues to grab hold of you. So this is just another tie into that. Blade has been taken over by the Darkhold, or he read from the Darkhold, I believe, and now he looks all weird. So we'll see what happens with that. And then one of my favorites from Marvel right now, Moon Knight number 4. This book is so good. I am caught up on this series. I promise I do read some of my comics anyway. I love this. It's got action, but it's got a lot of psychological stuff as well. We're learning more about Moon Knight. He's got a new, I don't know if he's a villain, but there's a new person that he's mixing it up with. It's a lot of fun. So another one I recommend. Over on the DC side, we've got Aquaman, Green Arrow, Deep Target? Yeah, Deep Target number 1. I had to go with this awesome cover. I don't know what the story is. I think they switch bodies, but I'm not too sure. That's not really a spoiler. That's like in the first couple pages. I haven't read this issue yet. I don't know if I'll stick with this miniseries through the end. I might just wait for it to hit trade or maybe DC Universe Infinite. But I wanted to at least get this first issue and try it out because I love these characters. Batman Fortnite Foundation number 1. I do believe this is a one-shot, so I really enjoyed the Batman Fortnite miniseries. Not just for the codes, I really liked the story. I thought it was really cool. And so in that series, Batman went into the Fortnite world. From what I understand, the Fortnite world has now come to Gotham in this, courtesy of the Batman Who Laughs. I do think this is a one-shot. I don't know if the whole saga ends here, though, so we'll have to read it and see. I got the A cover for me. No, for the boy, and I got the B cover for me. These do have codes in them, I think, for a new skin. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll have to break it open and try it out. Batman The Long Halloween Special. I do believe this is a one-shot as well. I just read for the first time ever, I can't believe it, The Long Halloween. A couple months ago was the first time I'd ever read it. I absolutely loved it. This is a follow-up to that. I don't necessarily want to call it a sequel, but it's a follow-up, still done by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, the guys who did the original. They also did Dark Victory. I'm not sure where this falls in the timeline of all that, but like I said, it's a follow-up. It does take place after. I just don't remember how long. So I love The Long Halloween. I can't wait to read this one. Another one I'm excited for is DC versus Vampires number 1. I need to read this now because spooky season is almost over. Everybody knows that as soon as it hits November 1st, you have to put the pumpkins away and start looking at turkeys, I guess. But I'm excited to read this, DC versus Vampires. Just like the title says, should be a lot of fun. Deathstroke Inc. number 2. Deathstroke, Black Canary. I think they go to space in this issue. The first issue was pretty good. I liked it all right. Again, I needed to give it a couple issues to really sink its hooks into me. But I'm interested in trying it out. I like both of these characters, so we'll see how it goes. Detective Comics number 1044, the Lee Bermejo cover. Just more of the current run of Batman that I'm behind on, but this does fall into the Fear State storyline, which I have all the rest of, so it's going to go down here in my pile so that I can catch up at some point. So excited to check that out. And then speaking of Fear State, Harley Quinn number 8. I don't collect Harley Quinn, but because it's part of Fear State, I wanted to get it. I am that sucker that has to get every single tie-in to every single storyline. I guess comic companies love guys like me because I got to get them all. One that I read today that I really enjoyed, Robin number 7. This is still my favorite book out from DC right now. This one is really cool because we learn more about the island that the tournament that Robin is in is being held on. We learn more about that island. We learn more about the woman who is running it. I won't say anything, no spoilers, but it's really interesting. I can't wait to see where they go with it, from here. And it's not over. It's not done. Like, this shows no signs of slowing down at all. The ending was cool. I can't wait for the next fight between characters in the next issue. So highly recommend this one. If you want a good, fun book, check this one out. Task Force Z, number 1. I don't really know what this book is about. You've got Red Hood here, but then there's also Bane and Man-Bat, and the other villains are on the A cover. But they're all like zombies, and Red Hood is leading them, or is he fighting them? I'm not too sure. But it sounds good enough for me to check out. I don't know if they're releasing this just because it's, Halloween time or whatever, but it doesn't matter because it sounds good. I'm going to try it out. And then Wonder Girl number 4. I'm one issue behind on this series, but I really like the character of Wonder Girl. I don't know if I'm going to stay on this series month after month after month. I don't know if it's one I absolutely have to have every month. But it is a good story so far. I like the character, I like the story, so I can't wait to read that one. Over on the Image side, it was a moderately sized Image day. We've got crossover number 9. This is interesting. Our main character, Ellie, it's Ellie, right? Or Elle or Ellie. Well, I don't want to say anything about her, but there was a surprise reveal at the end of issue 7, I believe, or maybe it was 6. And we got more of that last issue. We're going to get more of it here. Can't wait to see where that goes. Echo Lands number 3. Let's see, the book you have to read sideways. I'm one issue behind on this, but it's a fun story so far. I can't wait to get caught up. Now, one that I don't think is new this week. I think maybe it came out last week, but Made in Korea number 5. I'm a little behind on this one as well, but it's getting crazy. Like it has very much gone beyond a story of a little android girl living with a new family. And it's way past that now. So I'm one issue behind on that, so I don't know how much crazier it got, but I definitely have to catch up. Mom, Mother of Madness number 3. I have the second issue. I haven't read it yet, but the first issue, I don't think I'm the audience for it, but because it was only 3 issues, I wanted to go ahead and ride it out because I very, very much tried to give a book at least 2 issues to grab me, and since this one was only 3 issues, I figured I'd just finish it out. So interested to see if it grabs me anymore, but there it is, the third and final issue. We've got Spawn 323, the A cover, and the very cool McFarlane B cover. I'm still way behind on Spawn, but I'm glad that I have them because I just hear nothing but good things. People are loving Spawn right now, and I need to get caught up on it. As for the other indies, we've got Cross to Bear, number 1 from Aftershock. This is another one where I don't remember what it was about, but I know it sounded good when I pre-ordered it, so it's going to be a nice surprise whenever I crack it open. Swamp Dogs, number 1 from Black Caravan. Again, I don't remember what it was about, but it sounded cool when I pre-ordered it, so I can't wait to crack this one open either. It would be another nice surprise. And then the big one for this week is House of Slaughter, number 1 from Boom Studio. So this is I guess you could say it was a spin-off of Something is Killing the Children. This time we are following, is his name Aaron? I think. I'm really bad with character names. But we're following, instead of following Erica Slaughter and her adventures, we're following Aaron and his adventures. I don't think this is a prequel, or it might be. I'm not sure, but I got the nice shiny purple foil cover here. There was a bunch of different variants. I just really needed just this one. So I love Something is Killing the Children, and if this one is even half as good as that, then this is going to be great. And then last but not least, for the single issues, we've got We Only Find Them When They're Dead, number 9. I still haven't read past the first issue of this. Number 10 is going to be the last one I get in single issues, and then I'll just trade away the rest because I think the first trade is 1 through 5, and the next one is 6 through 10. So I'll go ahead and get through number 10, and then just trade away to 11 through 15, or however they break it up after that. The first issue, I really did like the art, but and I don't know why I'm still buying it if I haven't read it. it's the story of my life with all these books. But I am excited to get caught up on this. I am intrigued by it. I do like the way it looks, and it should be good. But the fun doesn't stop there. I got a couple extra goodies as well, starting with The Resistance Uprising Volume 2. I have the first Resistance in trade, and Erratic, I think, is part of that. There's a whole world within these stories from AWA Upshot that I haven't read any of yet, but I do have all of them read over there, waiting to be put on a shelf. I just got to read them all. So I'm really excited to get lost in this world, because I hear a lot of good things. It sounds like it's right up my alley, so I've just got to sit down and get caught up. And then last but not least, Paper Girls, The Complete Story. I think is the official title. The Complete Story. This is the entire, I think, 30 issues in a nice big compendium. I've never read Paper Girls. I don't know a lot about it, but it does sound intriguing. I'm familiar with it. I've seen it as it was coming out, when it was coming out. So I'm excited to read, to get caught up. I love just big, meaty books like this that you can just sink your teeth into and just get a really nice big story. And I really like the build quality of this book as well. It looks like it's got a dust jacket because of the inside flap, but it doesn't. It's just a nice sort of thick cardstock cover on the front and the back. The binding seems to be real good. You know, just it opens real easy. Just Cliff Chang on art. Brian K. Vaughan is the writer. Saga, Why the Last Man, you know, things like that. Yeah, I'm super excited to read this, just because everything, the presentation, the story, it all sounds like it's going to be a banger. So yeah, I'm excited to catch up on that. And that's it, guys. That is all for this week. Another good stack of books. Guys, if you like this video or any of the other videos on my channel, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a sarcastic thumbs up. If nothing else, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you got. Did you get any cool trades, or did you get any dollar issues? I haven't got any of those in the last couple weeks, but are you way behind on your books like I am? I don't think I'll ever catch up, but my goal one day is to read every single one that I have. Guys, remember, comic books are supposed to be fun. They are just another fun form of storytelling. There is clearly plenty of things out there for you to look through and find what you like, and it's very, very easy to ignore the things that you don't like and let those people enjoy that stuff. It doesn't have to disrupt your experience if there's things out there that you don't like. It's all good stories, good fun, and a good community. Also, don't forget, the size of your comic haul does not dictate a comic haul. If you got 1 book, 10 books, 100 books, it doesn't matter. As long as the things that you bought this week matter to you, that's what makes a great comic haul. So guys, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.